Okay, the save the date for my Who Am I wedding, Dominique Sabosly and I. I have made it, and I will show it. And this could happen at any time. This wedding, it's here, it's happening in some form already. I can feel it. My parents can feel it. My sister and brother-in-law can feel it. My aunt Danette can feel it. My grandma Connie can feel it. Kona dog can feel it. That's Kona dog. So, the movers, my soulmates, movers, wedding peoples could arrive at any time, anywhere, anytime. And my parents could holler, they're here, I might, and they could be like a beat them to the doorbell kind of thing. Something like that. Anyway, so let's go through what I made. Here it is. Oof, the lighting. Here we go. Here's the save the date. The dots in stripes are inspired by the fashion sense of my Dominique Sabosly. So save the date, and then fill in once we know the day of the week, the day, the month, the year, the start time. This is Mr. and Mrs. Leonhardi, Dominique Sabosly, and Tanis Leonhardi. And there's 2 bars, like an 11, because he becomes an 11 out of 10 when he marries me. And that's fitting because Kyle Chalmers is my 11 out of 10, and they can have the battle for who has better body hair. They both have spectacular body hair. And then on the back of it, made Tuesday, 19 December 2023, before 8:03 p.m. Seattle time zone by Tanis Leonhardi in the city of Shoreline, King County, Washington State, United States of America, Planet Earth, the original, using Sharpie brand gold and silver paint pens. So if you want to know what this is made of, it's paint pens. So the silver, that's the silver, and that's the gold. Because only the best for my babe. Okay, so this is something, so Kyle Chalmers, I've designated a photographer and videographer. So that'd be wedding and rehearsal, so rehearsal and wedding ceremony, and then wedding and rehearsal and wedding reception and cake and stuff would be kind of like his purview. So we could put the save the date, like since it's a physical save the date, I could put it like up here during the ceremony. You know, I like actually have it in as part of the wedding, so we put it there. We could put it on the wings, or that's kind of cool. Save the date with the wings of the eagle. And that's it's carved by my grandpa Roger. That one's pretty cool. What about a different location? What about, we could make it more like, that's kind of slippery. One more, we'll do one more. We can do it by the window. Like that. And then Kyle would like zoom in on it, you know? Save the date at the beginning or end. That's not bad. It's good contrast, at least at this time of day. Yeah. So yeah. It's the physical save the date. This is going in my wedding planning, multi-purpose planning binder. It has the wedding stuff in it. So I'll take this upstairs and we'll do a sweet and savory eats evening snack. Heck on a dog. He's like, I might come to you. So that's the save the date. This was the second thing of 2 things I forgot to get done by wedding day, 15 December 2023, which is come and gone. And don't worry, I asked for it for Christmas this year. This big Hungarian home wedding. I say Hungarian home wedding because he's Hungarian. So let's go into my journal. It's okay. I believe God is good, whether named or not, whatever your religion. So this is yeah. Here we go. Notes, greeter. So this is my savory, sweet and savory, some new Franz hamburger bun. So this is the same Franz that I do the English muffins and stuff with. And I'm going to do that with my 1 tablespoon of hazelnut spread with cocoa and reduced fat dipped peanut butter. They were just sitting out. I don't know what they're for. It's just part of groceries. And so, notes. Greeter upon arrival in Scotland, Aberdeen, Scotland, or something like that. Could be part of the greeting party for that arriving video. Might be Hubert Coase. Notes and sweet eats and savory eats. I guess the sweet and savory eats in this one is like the tangent. Then let's see what else I can recall with my forgetful brain. This is reduced fat Jif peanut butter. Do 1 tablespoon of that. Okay. Bridge of Dawn as taking the place of Town of Woodway for my Yelp check-ins, and Queen's Cross for taking the place of Innisarden, tentatively, for Yelp check-ins. That's more logistical. I'll do something I haven't done before. Is there precedent in my family circle, in my upbringing and stuff, and like my family friends, for there being an international wedding where the bride marries the groom and then moves to kind of where the groom is located professionally? So my Zabothai has residence in work in Great Britain. Scotland is part of Great Britain, and Hungary. And yes, actually, the architect for this house, Bob Weibel, the Weibels are, I would say, if we were to like correct for proximity, so or like correct for inflation or something, they probably are the like #1 family that my sister and I grew up with when adjusted for proximity. Like we saw them, my parents still saw them earlier this week and stuff, and Nikki, the one closer to my sister's age, or is between my sister and I in age, they have 2 daughters as well, so like my sister and I, and she married a man and then moved to where he's located, which is Bangkok, Thailand. So actually, not only is there precedent, it's pretty close to the family kind of thing. All right, well, okay. So there's that. And here's I've shown this before for different items. I'll put a link to the me eating Franz brand items playlist. Yeah, so here we go. How are we doing on time? Oh, we're doing all right. Okay, I'm out. Water glass. Yeah, so my parents and I even talked at the dinner table earlier this week. Today is Thursday, 21 December 2023, as of filming this. It was like, they talked about how the parents were going to visit the daughter and her husband in Thailand. I was like, we'd fly my parents out. We don't have to always be the ones visiting them, right? They can come visit us. Or we could do what I did in Hawaii. Was we'd meet somewhere. Like we did a road trip to California once. Is our kind of together time? And we went to Kona on the Big Island in Hawaii once. So it doesn't always have to be where one of us lives. It can be fun and adventuring for both parties. And I suppose for Lindsay and Jake and my aunt Danette and Grandma Connie if she wants as well. go get pizza with Antoinette in Naples, Italy or something. You know? My target for the end of this week, Sunday, is maintenance, and I'm pretty even right now. If I go over today, it's less than a holiday splurge. So I've done really good this holiday season for maintenance. Last year I lost weight, the year before I gained weight, the year before I gained weight, the year before I gained weight, that kind of thing. So like, this is a breakthrough year on just weight maintenance. It's kind of fun. It's on my. So I'll give it a 42 out of 10. And then, let's see, conclusion. Or do I have any last notes? Where's my computer? The food item was a spontaneous addition. Gotta hit all my points. Life after the move / wedding, our dreams. Yes, pursuing our dreams. So that might be Hungary has a really good football team, soccer team, and I have 9 years of experience competing in football, soccer. And I'm a fast runner, and they are a very good team and very technically proficient. And the biggest, as speaking from experience in water polo, the biggest threat to a technically good and proficient team and like fast team is a very fast and technically proficient team. So Dominique has communicated there might be interest, especially if I continue to get faster in my running, for putting me in like drills and stuff to help with speed optimization for the team, so they can take their technical proficiency and like add a speed component to it. Okay, so dreams of the squirrels and critters, making sure we get to do that. Places to build for us, we could, including airplanes and helicopters and cottages for squirrels. Okay, and we of course want to visit if there are places built for us or with us in mind or stuff like that. We want to go. All right, so that's the end of the notes. Conclusion: concerns over peeing out of excitement have abated. So peeing over excitement have abated. Still have our makeshift solution as needed. So that's the feminine pads for me. For him, he's got it on lockdown. My soulmates do. That's mostly a she problem for me and my soulmate. All right, so that's the physical save the date for my hypothetical, my who, and my wedding, along with some locations it might be shown during the wedding, should this wedding come to be, and a what do I call it, evening snack of a Franz hamburger bun with my my typical toppings, fixings, 1 tablespoon reduced fat Jif creamy peanut butter, and 1 tablespoon Kroger hazelnut spread with cocoa. Happy day and time of viewing this, whenever you're viewing this. Happy place of viewing this, wherever you're viewing this from. I'm Tanis Leonhardi. This is my YouTube channel, Tanis Leonhardi, and I'm filming this Thursday, 21 December 2023, in the city of Shoreline, King County, Washington State, United States of America, planet Earth, the original.